Hey guys, it's Karen from Confetti and Curves and I am back again this week with another little video, only this one is a me spree. I was out on Saturday and I thought I would treat myself to a few wee bits and bobs. It felt like quite a while from I had went out shopping to just pick up a few wee sort of treats and things, so I thought I would share them with you guys. Maybe you have bought some, or maybe they're on your wish list or whatever. If you have tried them out yourself, do let me know in the comments below how you've got on. So I shall jump straight in because there's a few things here just to get through. So yeah, first thing is foundation. I have been using, as I'm sure you're all aware if you read my blog, the Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation, I think it is, for the last few years. I absolutely love it, but I'm one of those people that whenever I find a foundation that really works for me, I will kind of stick to it and not try anything else. I just sort of find that, you know, when you find something that really works for you, you kind of don't want to branch out into trying too many other things, because it usually ends up with me just that all the things I don't like end up in a pile and blah blah blah. So a few weeks ago when I seen an advertisement, I thought, okay, maybe it's time to step out of my comfort zone and try something new for a change. So I picked up this here. It's the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Foundation, and it is a 24-hour flawless complexion, no transfer, no visible imperfections, no visible shine, no dry out, no mask effect. So seems to be a lot of no. So hopefully by the end of me trying it and giving it a go, I will come up with a huge yes for all those things, because it seems to be, it is a stay fresh foundation, fights makeup meltdown, so it sounds pretty similar to the Rimmel, but I'm not too sure sort of how it's going to work, or if it's going to be as good for me as the Rimmel has been. So I'm kind of excited to give it a go, and I will definitely review it and let you know how I get on my blog. Next thing I picked up, which I think will also help, is a Real Techniques stipling brush. Now sorry this isn't in the pack, but I literally couldn't wait to give this a go. I have always used just sort of my fingers to blend foundation, but after reading so many glorious reviews on this here, I thought I would pick up my own little brush and see how well it stands up to my whole finger blending shenanigans. So far so good. I have to say, it says on the box that it gives sort of like an airbrush look, and it really does. It blends incredibly well. What I usually do is just sort of put a few wee dots of foundation on, and then just in tiny wee motions like that, I will blend it in, and it works super. I'm so surprised I haven't bought this sooner, and now that I've found it, I absolutely adore it. So if you're thinking of getting this, don't hold back. It really is fantastic. I also have the NYX Picks brush set, which I got for Christmas, and it is super too. So yep, huge Real Techniques fan. I think their brushes are fantastic, and I would highly recommend. I got this one in Gordon's Chemist for, I think it was $9.99, but you can get it on their website for £6, so that's a real bargain. So that's a foundation brush. Next thing I tried, next thing I bought, should I say, is this here. Now this is the 17 Falsify HD mascara, and it was actually this wee picture on the front. I'll show you again there. Don't know if you can actually see that, but it was actually that wee picture there that was the selling point for me, because it says that that is on her natural lashes, and I've been having a bit of a sort of love-hate relationship with mascaras. I tend to buy them, love them for the first 3-4 tries, and then I end up sort of going, oh, I don't think this is working out so well, and I'll move on to another one. This here, however, I had noticed that Wayne Goss, one of the online beauty gurus and sort of makeup artists, he had suggested this in one of his videos too. So when I spotted it in Boots for under £5, isn't the wee tube very cute too? I had to treat myself to it. So it looks fantastic, and he loves it so much he's bought 20 tubes, I think, or 20 wee tubes off it for his clients. So I think if it's good enough for Wayne Goss, it's definitely good enough for me. And also one of my wee blog buddies, Kayla from Bambi Lee, if you're watching, hi Kayla, she also loves this too. So far all the reviews have been great, or anybody that I've spoke to about it has all been really positive. And for under a £5, I just think it's fantastic. So again, another thing that I'll review and put up on the blog very soon, so watch out for it. Nextly, I have had over the last few weeks a bit of an obsession for lip products, and I decided to pick up a couple of new little things on Saturday. The first thing is this little lip balm by W7, and basically what this is a little dupe for the EOS balms. As you can see, now this here was £1.40, again in Gordon's Chemist. They have such a good range of little things and makeup stuff that I haven't seen anywhere else. This is in raspberry. Oh, and it smells lovely. Oddly enough, this here's red. There is a pink one. I'm not too sure what scent or flavour the pink one is, but this is raspberry. I have looked for the EOS balms literally everywhere and cannot find them. Now, although you can get them online, I'm one of these kind of strange people that likes to see something if it's brand new before I buy it. Especially if I haven't tried it before, I just sort of like to feel it, look at it, and sort of assess it for myself to see if it's something I want to invest in. And if necessary, I will definitely repurchase online, but because I haven't tried the EOS before, I can't find it anywhere. Every chemist and drugstore and all the rest of it I go into, they don't have it. Even in some of the high street places I've been into, they don't seem to have it in stock. So I picked this up and thought I would give it a go for £1.40. I thought it was an absolute steal. So yep, and I have tried it out and it is lovely. I'd say it probably lasts for a good hour and a half, 2 hours. It's very moisturising, and the flavour is lovely. So another couple of lippy type products that I have invested in is the Lip Luster by 17. Now, I tried this morning, and unfortunately it is one of those really kind of sticky type of lip glosses, but it did last for hours, and I think that's kind of the drawback. If you want a gloss to last, it probably is going to have to be one of the more sort of sticky, tackier type formulas. But this is in the colour, let me see, Stop and Stare, and it's just a really nice kind of blush. I'll just put a wee bit, swatch a wee bit in my hand there. It's a really nice kind of blushy kind of purple, if you can sort of see it. A very light lilac sort of tone to it. And the second one I picked up is the Tanya Burr gloss. I have read so many good things about Tanya Burr glosses, and being a gloss addict myself, that's it there, you can sort of see that. This is, like I said, it's Picnic in the Park, and being a bit of a gloss addict, I really have been looking forward to trying out her glosses. So that's a little swatch compared to the other one. Obviously a bit more pink, but again, because my complexion is so pale, I think it's just, those colours just work really well, especially for work and stuff like that, where you know, you don't want to sort of go in too made up. I think the glosses are ideal. So yeah, loving both of those. And both of those, no, sorry, I got this one in Boots because it's a 17, and this one again I got in Gordon's Chemist. Both were actually £3, but the Tanya Burr one was on offer. Lastly then, going into skincare, I have been trying out a multitude of different micellar waters. Obviously I've tried the Garnier one, I've put a review up as well too on the blog, and I love it. But I've also been trying out the Superdrug's own micellar, the Simple, and now I have moved on to the Boots. This is the Boots own one, and a nice kind of purple packaging, and again a nice sort of wee see-through bottle, so you can tell how much you have left. The one thing I really like about this one is that whenever I take off the lid, it doesn't have, unlike the other ones are sort of like a bit of a closed top with just a wee tiny hole in the centre. So it can get a bit messy if you're sort of dropping a few wee things out onto a cotton pad. This one here, you literally just press a cotton pad on and it's just the perfect amount. So I'm actually really liking this. I've only used it now a couple of nights, but so far so good. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably combine all the micellar waters into one post and go from there. Sort of just combine them all together and review them. But I think I'll go for a 5th one, and yeah, because 5's a much better number than 4, so I shall go out and have another look at some more micellar waters once I finish this, and then I shall get reviewing them all for you. Lastly then, I have picked up the Gordon Soft Touch pads simply because the Superdrug ones tend to be agitating my skin, even though I've used them for the last sort of 8 months or so. Recently, especially whenever using the toner, my skin tends to sort of feel very agitated and burny and sore. So the cotton just seems to be a bit too rough, so I thought I would change over to the Gordon Soft Touch and see if that made any difference. So fingers crossed that puts an end to that dilemma. So that's pretty much all my little beauty bits and pieces. So what I should say, if you have the same problem with the Superdrug, do let me know, because I don't know if it's just my skin being weird or if this is a kind of common issue, but do let me know anyways. So thank you guys so much indeed for watching. I hope you have liked all my little treats that I got over the weekend. And again, if you have any of these, if you want to share your thoughts below, do let me know, or else you can pop over to the blog as well too, where this video will be featured in a post, and that is www.confettiandcurves.wordpress.com, or you can catch me on Twitter, which is @KarenHeidiRace. I will see you all again very soon. Have a fab week. Bye.